Hi, it's Jimmy there. We said be working all day today. He's done what? Oh, typical. He's gone fishing. There's a sign upon his door. He's gone fishing. He ain't working there anymore. The hoe out in the sun, where he left a row half done. He says hoeing ain't no fun. He's got no ambition. Gone fishing by a shady, wadey pool, and I'm a wishing I could be that kind of fool. I'd say no more work for mine. On my door I'd hang a sign, gone fishing, instead of just a wishing. Gone fishing, there's a sign upon his door, gone fishing. He ain't working anymore. Cows need milking in the barn, but he just don't give a darn. He never seems to learn. He ain't got no ambition. Gone fishing. Got his hound dog by his side. Gone fishing. Fleas are biting at his hide. Get my hat, I get my pole, heading for the fishing hole. Gone fishing instead of just a wishing. Hi, I'm Tony Crimlisk. I've never been fishing in real life, but my wife and I recently got virtual reality headsets, and we find that fishing together, sitting in beautiful and very realistic locations and catching virtual fish, which doesn't of course harm them, is both relaxing and exciting. And it reminded me of this song. It was written by Nick and Charles Kenny, and it was first recorded by Arthur Godfrey and the Three Sons in 1950. It didn't go down particularly well, but in 1951 Bing Crosby sang it on his radio show with his guest Louis Armstrong, and he later sang it with Pearl Burley. Bing had a great respect for both of them, and they had a lot of fun with it. Someone commented that Pearl Burley even laughs in pitch. The song was recorded in advance of the live show and was so well received that Decca Records decided to issue the pre-recording commercially. It's been recorded by Pat Boone, Gene Horsey and others. I'll put a link to Bing's recordings because they are so much fun that they're well worth listening to. Now, this song is in the key of C, starts with a C chord, gone fishing, a C7, an F sign upon his door, a C, fishing, same pattern again, F, G7, his hoe out in the sun, F, but now instead of an G7, it goes to an F minor, which is tricky. I'll come back to that. He says D7 ain't no fun. He's F got no ambition. Now, as an alternative, you can't manage the F minor there. Try playing the 4-string version, alternative version, which is this. Or, much easier, a D minor shape at the 5th fret, but don't play string 1. Or the same shape, but only 1, 2 and 3, don't bring string 4. Again, those are much easier and they work just as well. Second verse is more or less the same except for the last line. It's gone fishing, F, G7. I'm a C7, I could be that kind of G7. I'd say no more work for mine. On my door I'd hang a sign. Now it goes from a C chord to an A7, F, just a wishing, G7. The third verse is the same as the first one, and the last verse is exactly the same as the second verse, except as I've actually added a couple more chords here. So I get my hat and get my pole, heading for the fishing hole. C and and just run down here. C major 7, C major, A7. It's just an introduction to the A7 chord. Just makes it more interesting. You don't have to do it. Instead of just ocean. Anyway, whatever you do and however you do it, have fun.